Hello, dear friends. I'm Shweta Sureka, your life coach and change catalyst. Welcome to my 5 days WhatsApp masterclass to build your desired habits without getting stressed about it. Yes, we won't get stressed. We'll just work with a very happy and free mind and reach where we want to be. Right. As I had told you yesterday about habits, and I hope that you all have made a list of the habits which you all think are not serving you any purpose, which you want to overcome or which you want to replace with a more empowering one. Now, before we start working on those habits, it is very important to understand why do we behave in a manner which we do? What is the reason? And the very important reason is our belief systems. What we believe in makes us behave in a certain manner. So today, at the first day, we will begin by looking at our belief systems. We'll understand our belief systems. Before I go further, let me give you all a very simple example. There are two women, both turned 70 years old. One thinks that it is the end of her life and she has lived the way she had to be and now she has nothing more to look forward to. So she starts winding up her things. Whereas the other woman thinks that age has nothing to do with what one wants to achieve. And she thinks that 70 is a good age to start with some mount climbing. So the next 25 years she dedicates to training herself, climbing different mountains, and when in her 90s, she's the oldest woman to ascend Mount Fuji. She's none other than Huda Clarks. Isn't it awesome, friends? Yes. So you see, it is never the events or the environment which shapes our beliefs. It is the interpretation of those events which lead us to form our beliefs. It is very important we understand what is the meaning we attach to each event that happens in our lives. That is why some people lead a life of heroes, whereas others lead a life of quiet desperation. But friends, whenever an event happens in our lives, how does our belief system comes into foreplay? What role does it have to play? Now, whenever something happens, our mind asks us two very important questions. The first one is, does this mean pain or pleasure? And the second question is, if it means pain, how do I move towards pleasure? Right? Let me give you all an example. There is a very important task you have to do and you have to meet a deadline. But the topic is something which does not interest you. Whenever you sit down with that task, you associate pain with that because you have to do something which does not interest you, right? And once you associate pain, you try to defer it for a future time. That is how you gain pleasure in the present moment. Though at a later date, when you are very near to the deadline, you have to complete it, but that's when you start getting stressed about it and your efficiency goes down. But that happens at a later time. When we think in the present, it is a pain for us, it is something which we do not enjoy, and in order to overcome that pain, we defer it at a future time, and hence we experience pleasure at the current time. Friends, and when we do this repeatedly, we form our belief that this is how I work. This is my way of working. I work by procrastinating. And when it happens over a long period of time and you realize that your efficiency has started going down, that is when you think that now is the time that I need to replace this habit, because it is not serving you any purpose. It is creating an obstacle in your growth. And when we try to break through this habit, we are not able to do so, because in our subconscious mind, we keep telling to ourselves, or we have formed our belief that it is something which I do not enjoy, or this is my mode of working. So once we understand that from where this belief is coming in, that's when we can start working on it and replacing it. There can be numerous examples. It can happen that you have tried various endeavors and you have failed through them, right? And you interpreted it as you being incompetent. When you do it repeatedly, you form a belief that no matter what you do, you are not competent enough. You might have taken some decisions in your relationship and in your professional life, and it did not go well. So you started believing that no matter what I do, I will lead it to self-sabotaging. So this is how we form our belief systems over a period of time. Friends, it is very important to understand whether our beliefs empower us or it's disempowering us. Because to bring about any change, if we do not understand what is helping us grow or what is holding us back, we will not be able to bring about any change. So for today, I want you all to do another very small task. Again, spend 15 to 20 minutes with yourself and think and ask yourself, what are my beliefs? What are my beliefs? And categorize them into two, empowering and disempowering. It may not come very easy to you, because most of us are not in the habit of sitting down with ourselves and think and talk to ourselves. The only talking we do with ourselves is mostly the negative talk. So today, ask yourself questions. Realize what are the things you believe in, and you will be surprised at some of the revelations. And please categorize them into empowering and disempowering one. Because as we go further into the days, once you have this list ready, and when we start working on the habits to break the habits which are not serving us any purpose, you will see that how these belief systems were playing a very major role into it. So please make a list, categorize them into two, and again I will say that mark your top 3 empowering and disempowering beliefs. I would love it, guys, if you can share it in the group. If someone is not comfortable sharing in the group, you can always message me personally. If there is any questions, any clarifications which you all want, please feel free to message in the group or personally. The group will now be open to everyone. Make it interactive. The more we'll interact, we'll learn and grow with each other. So friends, I hope that you all understand how important our belief systems are, and it is necessary to understand them. So do make a list, and till we meet together, keep smiling, keep shining. Thank you.